Everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I'm doing some readings for all the elements. I am on the earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Air. So I feel like someone has I don't really think stalking. I feel like someone's trying to get more information. Someone just feels like they don't know what to do. I feel like there is something that's just completely unknown for you, Taurus. You might have been dealing with some toxic people in the past, but I feel like a part of you is trying to have clarity about things because you don't really want to lose somebody, but you're trying to kind of take back control of your life, and at the same time you have this emptiness for somebody because you feel their loss. You feel like you don't want to leave a family situation, even though there's a divorce. I just feel like you're really stuck in your head about this because it's finances are an issue. You're trying to figure out how to get back your finances on track, but at the same time it's kind of leaving somebody else and you don't really want to be with them, even though I think that a part of you still does. You are kind of clearing your head. I feel like there's going to be some big releases for you. There's been something that happened where you did leave a situation, but you're clearing your mind, you're changing the way you think. You're trying to get back this taking back authority over your life, no matter what you've been through. And along with that comes, making this decision about something you've always wanted to do, something you're really passionate about, but it's a part of you still on the fence, do I do this or do I not? Because you know that a part of you is going to have to walk away from something to have this beginning. And it's you've been enlightened about this. You could be going to school. You could be trying to learn something new. I feel like you're just getting into something that you're going to be really good at, but along with that comes cutting off someone and, moving away from a situation that you didn't really want to move away from. You just it's what you need to do because it's a part of you is really stressed out and there's a lot of anxiety. It's you have a lot of responsibilities, but I just feel when it comes to a job, things are going to get balanced out and you're going to have a really good job. But at the same time, you're still kind of in your head about someone in your life. There was an ending or just someone from your past where it was you needed to make this decision. It's you're really confused about this situation because it's you want to talk to someone, I think, but you're trying to gain independence. You're getting out, you're figuring out what's going to make you feel fulfilled, what's going to give you confidence. I feel like you want forgiveness for somebody, you want stability, you want harmony, you want this material success for yourself, and along with that comes balance. But it's you also want someone to accept you, and it's just there is love in your in your mind that you think about, but it's there's a lot of healing that you're doing, and I think that you are getting to the point where you're getting more in touch with your intuition. That someone is moving, someone needs to travel, just a situation where you weren't happy, and it's it could have been a broken marriage, it could have been someone that was really toxic to you, so now you're kind of working on yourself, and there's going to be some money news coming in for you. So maybe don't be too stressed out about this, but stand in your truth and don't keep it to yourself. Make this decision. I think that you're scared. The universe is on your side when it comes to something that you truly want. When you think about stability, when you think about marriage, someone who might be at a distance from you, who you could be kind of keeping an eye on. This is being guided by the universe. This is your twin. This is going to come true for you in the future. But right now you do need to back away from this. Looking towards the future, I think things are going to work out. But it's just there is some heartbreak here, and it's you want to have this conversation. But right now you need to take a break from this person. And it's just I feel like you think about them all the time. You think about, it's a lot of emotions and mental conflict. You're really scared about something, but at the same time you're really coming up. You're going to be having this new beginning that's going to happen in your life. You did have to leave some things behind, but I think that it's just knowing that these new changes are going to bring about a lot of stability. It's going to bring about these new opportunities for you, even if it's bringing about confusion. I just feel like you care. a lot about somebody, but it's like, you know, that you have to think about things logically. You know how to separate your emotions, even though, you know, you needed to kind of do things away from this person. You needed to make these changes for yourself. And it's like you want someone to have patience with you, because I think that you're changing. You are kind of conquering your demons. You are, you really don't want to lose somebody, but I just think that there's a lot of, there could have been a breakup. I think that you're waiting for this new opportunity, and it's here, but there's also a situation where you're like, you know, you kind of are scared that this person might be with someone else, even though you do want to come and offer them love. It's like you have to make these decisions for yourself, and you had to learn a lot of things on your own to be able to balance out your life. And I just think that keeping the right boundaries with people, so that it doesn't get to be a situation where there's more than one person involved. I think that this other person is kind of like keeping to themselves. They could be starting their own business. This person, you know, I think that you might be getting a message from somebody, or they want to message you, but it's like I think you guys are going through the exact same thing right now in your lives, just on different sides of the spectrum. And, you know, you're both finding balance. You're both figuring out what's going to make you happy. And there's definitely stability here for both of you. Virgo, you have the Star card. So I think that a part of you is like going within. You are having some inspiration about some things in your life. You just want to be balanced. You want to have this clarity. You have hope for a situation. I feel like the universe is kind of at play here, even though you have a lot of anxiety. You know that maybe there's someone in your life who might need to go to rehab. You feel like this is that rock bottom of the situation, and you want to have this conversation. And it's just like you don't know if you want to fight for this anymore. You feel like you have to protect yourself, and it's like part of you just wants to walk away, you know, because something happened in a marriage or a relationship, and it just has you kind of feeling stuck, because it's like, you know, this is a family situation. This is something where there's a new opportunity for you in this, and I just feel like this person that you're dealing with is your counterpart, but it's also like destiny's at play here, and you just aren't really sure how to feel about them. They might be pushing you away. They might have kind of been talking to other people. There might be some mommy issues here. I feel like this person that is their circle of support is kind of fucked up, to be honest. And I think that someone might need some help with some mental health issues. But I feel like looking in retrospect, you have the Star card twice. The universe is at play here. You know, you're going to figure out what you need to do with everything in your life. You just have to have the confidence in yourself, even if you have to do it on your own, even if you have to take a break. So don't be scared of making this decision about a marriage, about something that you truly want to do, because I feel like there's a lot of passion here. But it's like someone doesn't know how to feel. There might be children involved, but it's like someone needs to take back control of their life. Someone needs to kind of pull back emotionally from a situation, because it's just something that's kind of toxic right now. And I feel like someone just kind of, you just kind of wanted things to be equal, but you feel like you're doing everything on your own. You feel like this is something that's just broken, you know. I think that you don't want to lose this person, but you think that, but someone needs to learn something on their own. Someone needs to, you know, it is about boundaries. It is about telling the truth. It is about making this responsible decision, but it's also about, not doubting yourself, not being insecure. You know, I think that there are some definitely things that needs to change in this situation. Pay attention. Your guides are trying to talk to you. I think that you and this person are, on the same page, but it's like you both need to kind of make a choice, and you don't know how to do that, because you're just like, you want to balance this out, but you think that you just recently discovered something, and the more research that you do is kind of making you feel like, well, maybe I should leave this situation, because, you know, this person has some pretty deep commitment issues. There's some abuse here. I feel like this person doesn't know, there's just too many things going on, and they don't really have the clarity for their own life. Like this, like there's some type of an illusion here around this person and how they think and their emotions. It's just like there's might have been some addictions. There was has something to do with their mother. This has someone that their mother was really selfish. Their mother kind of is like has this hold on them, but it's like they're lying or something along that lines, where it's like someone is like creepily controlling, you know, like they are purposely making things kind of stay in a certain place, like making it seem like it's your fault or something like that. And it's really like at the end of the day, this person just wants to control. Like they really are all about control, you know, and they're really like, there's a lot of jealousy here. This is someone who is like, this person's lonely. So the person you're dealing with or their mom, somebody's really lonely. Someone is like having a lot of financial issues, and it's like, then they're giving like really bad advice to their child. And it's because they're the ones that are like all about themselves. Like, and I feel like this behavior was like passed on, and it caused like some impulsive behavior in this new person, and it's just causing a lot of negativity and depression. It's like there's some things that this person needs to go back and look at, you know, why they're struggling, why they're overwhelmed, you know, what kind of loss. There could have been a divorce that was at play here, and I think that someone keeps everything to themselves. Someone just is like, they want things to be stable in their life, but it's like there's definitely some family issues here, whether it's yours or not. And it's just like, you've been supportive of this person, but it's like, you think that, you know, maybe it's time to go in another direction, because you just feel like this person has abandonment issues. This person needs to forgive someone in their family. I feel like you guys are kind of trauma bonding. There's some codependency. There's like these abandonment issues. Like maybe you guys weren't loved by your parents in the right way. And it's like, then someone might have came back into the situation, and it's like someone wants to move. Like someone has been thinking about, well, you know, am I keeping myself in a situation that is completely done? Because it's like, you have the ability to make this decision on your own, and this person has more than one personality as well. It's like they're really unhappy with themselves. They might be having like making some comments about weight or being lazy, but it has something to do with their family. Like it's really some deep-rooted issues, and maybe you're believing the things, like there's some kind of emotional manipulation here, and this person is kind of like is saying things on purpose because of whatever reason. They might be lying about things. They're really impulsive right now and like scattered, and they have like these really high expectations, but it's like they might be sleeping around or doing some things where it's like really disruptive energy, and it's just like things are kind of in this really stuck place right now, but they're not taking accountability for the things that they did for some reason. And it's like, this is like, the universe is trying to tell you that there is victory in moving forward, and like in the future, it's like this is being guided. If this is supposed to come back together, I see it coming back together, but this person needs to deal with their own issues on their own. You cannot do that for this person. You would be better off moving away from this person until they are able to take those masks off and deal with their insecurities, deal with their abuse and things that they went through, because they don't really understand the meaning of partnership, and they like to control things, and they like to do things behind someone's back. It's really about control, and you know, taking advantage of the fact that, you know, you guys have been together a long time and you care about them. There might be a marriage or a relationship. Has a lot to do with how somebody was brought up. And I feel like a part of you guys just wants to move away, but there's a situation where it's like you don't know what's going to happen in the future. You feel like there's a lot of dependence on you for everything in their life, and it's just like a lot of emotional manipulation that comes along with this, and this needs to be eliminated. Like, this needs to be resolved, and maybe legally, or maybe there's some kind of change here where someone kind of needs to come up with a plan, maybe looking a little bit deeper into whatever kind of conformity or education, like how someone was taught, how someone grew up, caused them to do the things that they do. And I think that they want to make things right, but they also need to release a lot of things from their life. And it's like they're kind of all about themselves, and it's like they are manipulated, like really manipulative about, like, they make you feel bad for doing things, but they're the ones that hurt you. They're the ones that's kind of toxic because they're so obsessive and they're really like immature. There might be children involved. I just feel like there's something that's done here, and it could be a marriage. I just feel like that some things need to change. That you want to make a decision about this, but you're just not really sure. I think that the universe is going to be communicating, or just, there's going to just have a little bit of faith that things could change. You just kind of need to get your confidence back and know that you have the strength to get through this. You're going to be getting help from someone, maybe from your past, and don't isolate yourself from your family or your friends. Just have the confidence in yourself, because you know what to do. That you might need to pull away from this and go in a new direction with this, because it's just like there's too much going on, and a part of you doesn't want to fight for it anymore. But having the confidence and the clarity about this, I just feel like it's something to do with something that's just going to come to you out of nowhere, and you're going to be able to make this decision, and it's like you're going to be supported every step of the way, maybe by someone in your life. So don't be too stressed out about what's going on, or whether or not you should go, or making this decision, because you're going to know when that's going to happen. You're going to be getting help, and the universe is here. Don't make this decision yet. Pay attention and trust your intuition, because you already know what you want to do. It has something to do with you're going to be getting a loan, or there's going to be whatever you're waiting for is going to be coming to you. You just have to do a little bit more research on how to do this, and don't be scared of making this decision, because you're going to know what to do, and it'll be okay. I think that maybe it's about a lesson that needed to be learned between you or this other person, and you're so stressed out about this that you have somebody. It's like confusing and chaotic. Like, you can't make up your mind about this, because it's like you don't know what to do. But there's like healing needs to happen here. Like, someone doesn't want to walk away from this. Like, someone doesn't feel like they can. And it's like someone wants to make things right, but they also need to see things for what they are, and, take accountability for this. Capricorn, you have the Hierophant. So this is a marriage, possibly that ended recently. I feel like this was something that you kind of felt like you worked on yourself. This is something where you've had the clarity about this now, and you might go in a new direction for a job. I feel like that things need to change, because there's a lot of negativity. A lot of things were delayed in this situation because you kind of stayed in this. And now that you need to move away from this energy and make up your mind about this. The actual movement towards maybe someone else, or maybe realizing that there might be someone who's kind of partying a lot. I think that there's a toxic situation here where it's just really unbalanced, and that it's over. And I think that there's going to be a new opportunity here, but you need to kind of leave a situation. You're being guided, and it's like you don't want to fight about this anymore, but there's going to be some new opportunities that you're going to be involved in. So I think that, paying attention to someone might be getting the wrong, like negative attention about this, but I feel like someone has transformed, but there was a lot of chaotic energy, and now this person wants to open up and kind of like change some things, because I think that there's definitely love here. There's definitely someone who's comfortable, but I think that it's time to make this judgment call about, do you want to work on this or do you want to try something new? Because there's other people involved, there's drama, there's all these things, but yeah, this is your soulmate. So you're like, do I stay? Do I go? You need to kind of make this decision for your life, and you're going to be walking away from someone that, you know, might cause some arguments in a family situation, but it's like it's a decision that you need to make for yourself, about a mother of your children, about going in a new direction. You are being guided, so try not to stress. I think that you don't need to be so self-defensive. It's okay to be authoritative in your decision, but also say what you need to say to your children about the situation before you just leave, instead of not saying anything. I definitely think that there was something that needed to be learned here about toxic people, about something that you realize, and telling the truth about all of it. And I think that, you know, maybe someone might be trying to come back, but it's just like right now that love situation's kind of, someone's mental health isn't the greatest right now. I just think that there needs to be some kind of change, some kind of movement, and it does kind of seem like someone's moving away from this energy, because there's been a lot of things that happened, and I just think there was like an overall breakdown and just like a lot of fighting. And if this is meant to be, it's meant to be. And don't be scared of leaving, going in a new location and going after what it is that you truly want to do, because I feel like that's what you need to do. You know, it's going to be a good situation financially, and you might have to leave some things behind, but in reality, the way that this is right now, it's just, it's over, and this person is really angry and aggressive, and it's like kind of abusive in a way, almost emotionally, and it's like, maybe you want to come back, or maybe you could come back to this later on, or whatever the case may be. But I just think that this is the ending of this, and after this, maybe new things could come in, you know. Waiting for things, you're going to be getting a message about a job, and I think that you need to take it, try this new opportunity. You know, even if you're not really sure about the outcome, you know, I think that's something you manifested into your life. You might have more than one option, and it's going to like, you do need to take a break from someone in your life and gain your stability, and don't be too conflicted about it. You know, this is going to work out for you. You're on the right path, and you know that. You just really haven't told anybody about this. And I think that you don't want someone to feel like you don't care about them, but at the same time, you know that this is toxic right now. And so you're kind of holding back, doing things on your own, but at the same time, it's like, you waited for this opportunity for so long. Don't let it pass you by. That's all I have. Bye.